Intel Corporation is a chipmaker behemoth famous for their CPUs. They continue to enjoy a dominant position in the semiconductor market despite strengthening competition from the likes of AMD and Nvidia, and are poised to continue to benefit from the growth of their markets. The company is a cash-generating machine, offers a growing dividend, and has a number of exciting projects and subsidiaries. In this video, I'll explain why I view Intel as a great long-term investment. Intel has strong and growing cash flow, which is the true lifeblood of a company and what is used for further investment in rewarding shareholders. To that end, Intel continues to pay a growing dividend going back many years. At the current price, the company has a dividend yield of about 2.5%. I'll include a link to my full analysis on Intel in an Excel format in the description below. For autonomous driving, Intel is one of the major contenders in the market thanks to their 2017 acquisition of Mobileye. Mobileye is an Israel-based autonomous driving solution developer already with agreements in place to deploy fleets in a number of major cities, such as in France, Israel, Japan, South Korea, and the UAE. They are targeting commercial deployment of consumer autonomous driving cars by 2025.
In our business, you must think long term. You must think, okay, near term, we're going to have robotaxis next year, and we're all targeting towards that milestone in terms of how we build and how we scale robotaxis for 2022. But the ultimate holy grail is that everyone can go and purchase a car and have that car be autonomy enabled. So whenever you want, you sit in the back seat and the car will take you wherever you want to go. And that is a dream that can come true in 2025 timeframe. We are in serious discussions with several car manufacturers to start taking this kind of technology for a 2025 timeframe.
Then there is AI. Previously, Intel Solutions had been its Nirvana technology. Then, in 2019, Intel acquired Habana Labs, and together they developed what is so far considered by most as the strongest competitor to Nvidia's AI chip offerings. Another segment of Intel's operations already showing results and continued promise is the Internet of Things. Intel is already experiencing strong growth in both revenue and operating profit from this division, and with the market projected to grow rapidly into the foreseeable future, it is likely to become a larger share of the company's top and bottom lines. But just what is the Internet of Things? Well, think of those smart devices some of you probably have. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth devices like smart fridges, watches, Fitbits, routers, repeaters, smart speakers, smart city devices, and a lot more. And all those devices need a whole lot of silicon, and Intel is sure to get a significant piece of that growing pie. The total addressable market for the Internet of Things stood at $250 billion US in 2019 and is expected to grow to over $1.5 trillion by 2027. So, how does Intel's competition really stack up? Let's see. It is true that Intel's main competitor, AMD, has done a great job of closing the performance gap between the two chip makers and overtaken Intel at the top of the benchmarks, at least for the moment. For one, Intel has a massive research and development budget, allowing them to ramp up and stave off serious competition when necessary. The total R&D budget for Intel is more than 3 times that of AMD and Nvidia combined, and is consistently one of the top spenders on R&D worldwide in the industry. This allows them to continuously develop new products or improve existing product lines. Furthermore, during last summer, a bipartisan group of senators proposed a bill for helping to boost U.S. domestic semiconductor R&D and production. This would be a boon to all U.S. chipmakers, including Intel to be sure. The bill is called the Chips for America Act and is still on the floor of the U.S. Senate, pending a future potential vote. This would not only help Intel, but it is notable that AMD even included a major multi-page disclosure in their latest 10K filing, making clear the wide range of strengths and advantages that Intel has, and the challenges AMD continues to face in meeting the growth expectations that the market has set for AMD. AMD has taken some of Intel's PC and laptop market share, and Nvidia is a strong competitor with respect to Intel's AI segment, but there is so much more to Intel that these companies are not involved in. Things really have reached a high level of bearishness surrounding Intel, particularly in the gaming community. Just type in Intel to YouTube or go on some gaming subreddits or something, and you'll see lots of bashing of the chipmaker. And to be fair, this criticism is not without base. Intel has struggled to get their 10nm and 7nm processes to market while continuously upgrading their 14nm mode, which is where their plus 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 meme comes from. Warren Buffett once famously said that one should be greedy when others are fearful, and I think that looks like the case here with Intel. So what's the verdict as an investment? Given the short-term trouble Intel is facing, the slump in the stock price, I believe, creates a great long-term investment opportunity. Intel continues to generate massive amounts of revenue and cash flow, is poised to benefit from a number of growing industries and exciting technologies, and has a huge war chest of resources to deploy in fighting off the competition. I own Intel in my portfolio for the long haul, and will be continuing to add shares to my position. Hey guys, this is Chris with Forward Finance, and thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified when I post new content. I'll be covering the companies that I've covered so far again with updates, and I'll be covering my portfolio and investment strategies such as screening and how to do analysis in the future. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time.